Sir, meron pong mga nag-hunger strike na political detainees sa Misamis. Sabi nila it's your moral obligation daw na mag-grant ng pardon because that's what you promised during the campaign.
This is how it is. I have conceded to the communists to march too soon. As yet, I have to see the substantive progress of the talks. They're asking for 130 detainees to be released, all in PAs. Sorry, cannot do that. I cannot do it because ubusin nila ang baraha ko. Yung alas ko nga, siguro sila, ang alas ko yung nasa kulungan. Every time that you ask for so many additional, playing a poker game here. Maubos ang baraha ko. I-release ko natin. Ano pa pag-usapan namin?
Paano kung umuwi si Nadureza and Bello na may dokumento na yun ang napagkasundo?
I want a document that will be honored because it will be under the good offices of Norway. And with the participation of the Norwegian, they will sign a document that it is a signed document that there is an agreement for a ceasefire for an indefinite period under time that we can sort out things and maybe, hopefully. I do not want to war with anybody. I do not want to kill. I am tired of killing. Tapos na ako niya. Gusto ko square na lang.
Sa Federalism Convention.
No, I'm supporting federalism. I said whether you like it or not, and I'm addressing now our countrymen. Hindi na. Without federalism, you will never find peace in Mindanao. Rather, I see with itong ISIS na yun, I hope it will not be something that baka mawala sa inyo. The option to integrate Mindanao into a truly republic country, mawala yan. I'd like to announce in advance because to avoid speculation. Si Jack Lam has sent feelers that he would like to come back. One, because he takes pity of the 6,000 plus Filipinos on the job. Second, he said he will settle his obligation. And third is that contract to sign during Tory's time is no longer acceptable to me. He only pays 1%, while the rest of the guys there are paying 10%. If he's agreeable to the renegotiation, then apologize for the offering something that's a bribery. Ano yan? But okay lang sa akin because as offered to come back, resume his business, pay his taxes, liability, whatever it is, then sabi ko on the condition that he lets go of the original contract that gave him to enjoy only 1%. He would just be, sabi ko, pareho kayo lahat. Just pay the taxes. Do not bribe anybody. Because I really, butot nakalabas akong time.
Saan man charges?
Wala naman, pero I wanted him arrested. So, kung na-arresto ko siya, what would be the case? Kasi kanamit sa butay. Then bribery. Talagang tatanggap ka. And I would not release him. I don't believe in, because if I have enough grounds to hold him, you know, at the time, whatever it is, the invasion of the losing side of the government, and at that time, up to the time that they left the country, these operations were in full swing. That's why I ordered the FBI to stop it. So hindi mo masabi walang violation. It was going on. So I have every right to order his arrest. Kasi I was reading the briefer of the day. Seems to talk like everybody is really pocket. Kung magsalita na parang sa bulta mo kayong lahat. The next thing that I should do is para kung sino yung binabribe mo, sige, sabihin mo. Hindi kita doon sa munting lupa, kasama kita doon.
Hindi niya sa play. He was still the blame.
Yeah, no. Sabi niya that is, wala namang spill the bill, but they said that, of course, he will deny it. But ang he attempted, lang naman, I don't know, it would really depend also of, kailangan i-contact niya ayaw kong turuan si Bit Aguirre, ano sabihin niya. And the other guys that they try to, smooth things around so that he can operate. Wala ako, I have to deal with Aguirre and what's the other guy? Si De La Rosa. Okay sa kanya, wala naman ako because ang iniisip ko yung sabi nila na 6,000 Filipinos off the job. Of course, you cannot condone crime, but that is really very messy. I investigate for what? So I want all investors to come in.
So isa na lang kay Lenny, meron bang basehan yung isa na sabi niya na natatakot siya na nanakawin daw ang pagka-VP sa kanya?
Nanakawin ang?
Pagka-VP. Meron daw mga moves na para agawin ang pagka-vice president.
I will assure Lenny and the rest of the Bicol region that you will have her until the very end of her term. And there is no such thing as removing a vice president. What's it right? Okay po, sabi si Marcelo. Kayo lang nagsasabihin ng Marcelo dyan eh. There's no need for me to declare Marcelo. Ano ba ganon? You mess up with my country. I will order your arrest. And I will think of what crime you have committed. And if you wala kang crime, well, just stay there for a while.
Mr. President, can we have a message for this inauguration of this?
Well, of course, I am happy that you are laying the ground for your airport. Maswerte kayo. Pero yan, laki-laki, dalawang airport niya. Kung dyan, tapos na dito, siguro, dalhin ko na lang yung isa kasi sobra-sobra na yun. But I'd like to say that historically, the Bicol region has always been at the lower end of the governance all throughout, especially infrastructure and the roads and bridges. In my time, hopefully, in the fullness of God's time, maybe I can get a railroad for you. Sabi nung ito, he knows his business. Your secretary is very good. At most siguro, very good. Hindi ako engineer, ma'am. Diyos, batas-batas lang ako.
Kaya yung 3?
No, mga 2-3 to. 2-3. Basta wala lang korupsyon. Diyan ako, everything all over the country, unfinished products. Highway, yung metro lang, airport, good for flying kites. Gumagano. Kasi may korupsyon. Dito, cemetery ba kayo dito? Dito ko sila. Isahin ko sila dyan sa time capsule. Basta ako, I promise the Filipino people no corruption. It will happen. I promise the Filipino people no drugs. It will happen. It will last until the day of my term. Until such time that all the drug pushers, traffickers out of the streets, and every third lord in this country is killed, that is the time that they will stop.